Okay, here we're going to have a first rib mobilization. There's going to be two variations or ways to do it. One with a band and one if you just have a towel or a belt even as well. So the first way we're going to show is actually my preferred method. What we're going to do is we're going to take this band, and this is about the thickness of the band that I'm using right here. Okay. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to overlay, let's say I'm working on my right shoulder. Okay, I'm going to put it over just like a sash almost. Okay, I'm going to take this loop here, and I'm actually going to, as long as you have the balance, you're going to step on that band. It's going to create a fair amount of tension. All right, so the band should be pulling at about a 45-degree angle. Not quite 45 degrees, is going to be maybe a little bit less than that. It's not going to be just kind of vertically straight down. It's going to be, like I said, a little bit at an angle. All right, and we don't want it to be too close, all right, to our neck itself. All right, it should not be pulling on your neck at all. All right, and we don't want it too close to your shoulder or that acromion process either. It's going to be somewhere right in the middle, okay, right around where that first kind of second rib area is, kind of right along where that upper trap is as well. All right, so we're going to get that band nice and flush. All right, it's at that good angle. And all we're going to do is a couple different movements in this position, okay? My feet are about shoulder width apart, nice and relaxed. All right, first one I like to start with is just a little neck movement. All right, get a little rotation to the right, a little rotation to the left. All right, some segmented cervical extension. Same thing, come down into neck flexion, nice and slow. Okay, I'll do a little lateral flexion as well. All right, you might have to be careful when you're going to the same side of this. You might want to take it a little bit slow here. Exhaling is always going to be good anytime you go through that motion as well. All right, again, we're trying to depress that first rib or mobilize it downwards. All right, and exhaling is going to facilitate that motion. All right, a really good one is going to be going to the opposite side. Again, big exhale. As we go that way, again, I'm doing, maybe about 5 in each direction, between 2 and 5, somewhere in there. The next one we're going to do is we're going to use our arm actually on the same side. All right, we're just going to go into some shoulder flexion, okay, with the thumb facing up. All right, notice here too, I'm not trying to shrug my shoulder to my ear. All right, I'm actually trying to keep that shoulder nice and depressed. All right, don't be afraid to try to use that serratus anterior a little bit. Try to actually kind of scoop your shoulder blade as it comes up. All right. Then I'm going to do a little bit of a Y pattern. Same thing, thumb up. Okay, and then I'm going to go out to the side, palm down. Okay, I'm also going to do thumb up. And then I'm also going to do palm up to the sky. All right, and I'm going to do all versions of those. Again, not a crazy amount of reps. Again, somewhere between 2 and 5 of each. And that should be a good setup. And then both sides, if you need, typically one side is going to be what's needed. Be careful coming out of the strap, obviously. I would raise that foot up, okay, then take the tension off the band. Now, let's say if you don't have a band, you can use a towel or a belt, and the same kind of concept applies here. All right, so you're going to use something firm to sit on, all right, because what we're going to end up doing, all right, same exact concept, right? We're just going to be draping, we're just going to pretend that this is a towel or a belt, all right? You're going to be draping it over in that same exact kind of angle, all right? And then you're going to be sitting on top of it, all right? It's going to be about where your thigh kind of level is. Okay, you're going to have good tension on that band, just as you did before when you were standing up. And then same concept with the arm, all right? All those shoulder movements that we did, all those cervical movements that we did as well. Again, being aware of any kind of compensations. Also be aware of where your shoulder position is too, right? Are you rounded forward? Okay, are you really, really far back? Are you extended in your thoracic? All right, we should be somewhere around neutral. All right, we don't want to be too flexed or too much in one position. All right, we should be semi-neutral where we're at as we're going through these movements, okay?